Brandon, you look like you're in like multi-hour heaven right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Wait, which one of you is like a bird? A bird.
What a great intro.
The best.
Too many IPA doubles, I guess.
Oh God, no. The best part. Anybody listening that's gonna think that I hate the intro, and I fucking love the intro. The best part is that nobody can see the video beforehand during the intro of three of us dancing and really actually just having a splendid time. And my
right on top of that, Rose.
And is welcome to After the Final Pour. I don't know when this is, I don't know where this is, but all I know is that I'm like a bird because I'm a bird.
You're
is what we're drinking. Is what we're drinking tonight. Brandon, you acquired these for us. What the flip are we drinking tonight, baby?
I did. So I acquired Goose Island in collaboration with Phase 3 Brewing released If You're a Bird, I'm a Bird. And there are two separate beers that they released. So there's the If I'm a Bird and I'm a Bird. So we are tonight drinking
I'm a bird.
So
you're a bird, I'm a bird.
Yeah, if you're a bird, I'm a bird.
Wait, who's the bird?
Bird's the word.
I don't know, but tonight we are drinking I'm a Bird from
Nelly Furtado.
Yeah, from Nelly Furtado.
Nelly Furtado Brewing. It is. I cracked it up. I cracked it open. And the smell that I got. Well, but before I talk about the smell of it, it is an imperial stout brewed with panela. Right? Am I saying that right? Panela?
I think so.
What the hell? So. What is that? What is panela?
Working on it.
Where's that soundbite?
I'm right on top of that, Rose.
Fantastic.
Is an unrefined whole cane sugar typical of Central and of Latin America in general. It is a solid form of sucrose derived from the boiling and evaporation of sugarcane juice.
Wow, that's a lot.
Ooh.
So it's an imperial stout brewed with panela, cocoa nibs, and natural strawberry flavor added. It's 11.5%. We got a 16 fluid ounce can, which is 1 pint. Goose Island collaboration with Phase 3. When I cracked it open, poured it into my brand new Jessup Farm. Looks like a fucking wine glass. It's phenomenal. My first time using it. It is. I smelled like strawberries and cream and like a little bit of chocolate.
That's the same thing that I got.
It smelled like you took a whiff of Neapolitan ice cream, right?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. No. Go ahead, Tony.
I was just gonna say, I was going into the sip. You talk about what you're gonna say. Sorry.
No, I first impressions. I love it, and it's interesting. I want to say I don't want to be rude here, but I feel like this is more of a, and this is Goose Island's half.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Correct.
And I feel like it's heavier and thicker and smoother for a Goose Island stout. I feel like Phase 3 has a lot to do with what we're drinking. In a good way.
Okay, I can see that.
Because I don't know, I just feel like I haven't had a ton of Phase 3 beers. I've had a number of them, but I think the stouts I've had are very heavy. I mean, obviously with Goose Island, Bourbon County, you're going to get a huge heavy beer, but there's a thickness to this that I usually don't get with Goose Island stouts.
So you're saying this is thicker than normal? Sorry, Brandon.
I think so. Yeah.
No, I think what he's saying is it's thicker than normal. Like if you drink if Goose Island just released a stout,
right,
it wouldn't be up that alley. But I feel like, so this is an imperial stout. I don't want to say that it's like the base of Bourbon County, but like, excuse me, it's along that line of Bourbon County. You know, the thickness of a Bourbon County is there, but it's not you don't get the barrel because obviously it's not barrel aged. But I feel like, like he was saying, it's like, it's not a Goose Island normal beer, but I feel like it's maybe a Bourbon County-ish. Maybe that recipe was played into this a little bit.
I will say that I agree with both of you, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like it's a nice collaboration. The Phase 3 beers that I have had have all been IPAs. And actually, some of my favorite Phase 3 beers have been their, I don't know if they pronounce it cream or crema or whatever. They do the hops and a little bit of vanilla. And they've had some of their, they have some fruited like IPAs. Chantilly, their Chantilly series is also very good. those are I'm surprised we haven't had those on the show yet, which I'm sure we will at some point. But a lot of their double IPAs and hazy IPAs I've had have been very good. So I don't know what to say as far as stouts are concerned for them. But I think both of you are right where maybe it's leaning more towards a Phase 3 thing. Like you said, Clark, maybe it's a little thicker than we're used to. But also, Brandon, you had said there's that idea of maybe like it reminds you of Bourbon County base. And I'm thinking maybe that's maybe because of knowing that Goose Island's involved, maybe. I don't know. I'm not totally trying to say like that's why. For me, I'm surprised how much bitterness I'm getting from this, from it being such a big imperial stout. It's really nice. I was really expecting something kind of sweet and sugary. There is a nice sweetness to it, but there is this bitterness that I don't know if it's from the balance of the chocolate and the hops, whatever. It leaves like a dark cocoa taste in my mouth. Like I just bit almost into like baker's chocolate. So you have like sweetness from, I'm going to sip one more time. I had to make that noise because anytime I hear myself sip when I edit, I'm so grossed out by it. So it's the sweet from the sugar, the cocoa nibs, that just gives off the chocolate, whatever roasting. It's not like a super roasty beer. It is like a rich baker's dark chocolate cocoa with a really nice hint of strawberry. I mean, really, like the bitterness that's sitting on my tongue is like I had some like 90% dark cocoa chocolate.
Yeah, and the thing I like about the strawberry, and I feel like Tony, or maybe I'm thinking of someone else, you don't love chocolate and strawberry things?
It's me, yes.
Yeah, okay. And I like this. And the strawberry's doesn't taste like fake strawberry. It tastes like real, like they took some real strawberries. I don't know if that's true, but that's what it tastes like at least, which really helps us out.
It says strawberry flavor added, so I don't think they use real strawberries.
Yeah, you're right.
It is the right amount of, you can tell it's there. Like I don't think anybody would take a sip of that, whether you liked big stouts like this or not, and be like, oh, I don't taste the strawberry. I think everybody would taste the strawberry, but it's not like, oh shit, here's a whole bunch of strawberry. It is definitely that like little bit of sweetness, that little bite of dark chocolate, and then this really nice back end of this strawberry flavor. And that's what's kind of lingering in my mouth right now. Like, it's that strawberry. I like it. I actually,
I like this a lot. Yeah.
This is, dare I fucking say, in the running.
Oh boy.
For my list of Malteez 2021.
We've got two winners.
Oh shit, Brandon, you're the best. This is, I I was really excited about this beer when Brandon, when you grabbed this and we all talked about it. I was really excited about trying it. I didn't think this was going to be as good as it is. Me personally, I feel like if anybody who's like a baker or a pastry chef, this would be a great beer to give them and be like, look, here's something that really incorporates like real flavors of stuff that you would find while you're baking. This is like tasting
where's
like
Steph?
Get Alex. Steph
I was
and
about
Alex.
to say, yeah.
Bring them into the fold and be like the smell of it too. It's like chocolate covered strawberry. I mean, not chocolate covered strawberries, but it really does smell like that Neapolitan ice cream.
No, I get that. Yeah, I'm there.
I think maybe I like it so much because it's not what I expected. I don't know what I expected. I was expecting something a little bit sweeter, but I really love that bitter dark chocolate I'm getting from this, like the baker's chocolate.
Yeah,
That's
this
awesome.
entire thing just plays really well. And again, I'm in the camp with you, thinking like I just thought it was going to be over the top sweet and like one and done, and I'm like, I could drink this throughout the night, and then like,
Oh yeah,
I'd want another one.
Yeah, I would want to like, if I drank one of these on my own, like if the three of us were sitting around, okay, we cracked one of these open, I wouldn't be opposed to cracking open another one to share.
Yeah, 11 and a half. Well, 11 and a half. Yes, that's, up there.
Yeah,
it's not 15, 14 and a half, 15.
Right. But it's definitely enough. But no, it's the flavor on it is so good. I keep wanting to go back for more, but I don't want to drink
overdo it
so damn fast.
Brandon, you haven't had the other half of this, have you yet? If you're a bird,
I have not. I
have
not.
Well, we're going to need a whole report on that whenever that happens.
Did you buy that one too?
I did.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, we got to know what it's like then. You gotta let us know,
I'd love to hear. Yeah. My idiot self didn't have my credit card ready on the was it Osner app? Osner?
Yep, Osner.
And I had it. I was in the checkout, and they're like, "Oh, you need to enter your credit card information." And then
you're like, "Don't tell me how to live my life."
Like 14 seconds later, whoops! And then Brandon to the rescue, at least with this one. So.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
That being said, I do have that, and we will all be vaccinated soon, and we can all sit down and enjoy that soon.
Fantastic, because I think between the three of us, we all have a handful of beers that we would like to share with each other. So I'm that's going to be. I dare we make that a podcast, or do we just make it something for ourselves?
I think we make everything, all of the above.
Let us just drink for once. God damn it!
Yeah. I just love talking about these beers,
and then talk about it as if we were on a podcast.
Yeah,
right. Perfect. No, I do. I mean, we all have a handful of beers, but yeah, no. I keep gushing about this, and I can't say enough about it.
Yeah, I'm blown away at like how, like just based on the description, how all of that comes through. And it is a thick beer, a easy drinking beer, and like it makes me want to just keep drinking it. Like most stouts like that, I'm just like, yeah, I have a sip or two, and I'm like, okay, that's enough. But like,
wrap it up, and that's it.
It's sweet, but it has all that flavor, and I'm like, all right, I just want to keep going back. Like,
Yeah, I'm wondering if I don't know this for sure, but I assume Bourbon County. I don't know if all of it's brewed here and then put into barrels once it gets back to Chicago, but I feel like this was probably brewed and everything was done in Chicago or out in phase 3.
Oh, yeah.
But
for sure.
Maybe that's why it's tasting a little different than I assume Bourbon County is a bit more broader as far as where it's brewed, but
yeah, phase 3 is local, and and like you said, I'm 90% sure. Like I think they did it all like in house with Goose.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense to have phase 3 come up to Goose Island to be like, hey,
sure.
Let's do this beer, and could be wrong. I mean, maybe the phase 3 one is done at phase 3. You know what I mean?
So just kind of like connecting the dots. So phase 3 has been around for I think about a year, maybe almost a year and a half. So the brewer, the owner operator,
at least 2 years, at least 2 years.
owner-operator of Phase 3 is the original brewer from Moore Brewing. So when Moore opened up, and they were doing amazing things, I don't know his last name, but Sean is the brewer.
Burns, yes.
Sean Burns, yes. So we have a lot of mutual friends in common, so I'll have to reach out to him to kind of touch base with him. But yeah, so Sean kind of went off on his own and started Phase 3. So this has been his venture. And he's doing fine things, I say.
That's for sure.
Fine.
No, fantastic. Like Phase 3, every time I see a Phase 3 beer, it's much like, Clark, you and I talk about Hop Butcher. When, new Hop Butcher comes out, we're like, gotta get it, baby. I feel the same about Phase 3 when I see it. I've stepped back from wanting to do that all the time, and now I just every now and then I'll grab some. But to this actual beer, I'm swirling around in my glass. It's the one thing, Brandon, that you and I are missing from our Imperial Stout is that I love like the tan dark head on this beer. It's like I'm swirling around a glass of Coca-Cola, if you will. Because you know how those times you take a glass of Coca-Cola and you swirl it around? It's darker than that, but the bubbles are it's funny because like the bubbles are almost that big, like what's on my glass, but it's not like a huge carbonated beer.
Yeah.
That's just something that I find fascinating, but I love the head color on it. And for it being as thick as it is, and you would think that, having those flavors, I guess I'm just I've gotten so used to like pastry stouts not having, when I see those things, it'd be a pastry stout. This is not a pastry stout. This is, like I was saying, give this to a baker and be like, hey, tell me what you taste. And I guarantee you they tell you baker's chocolate, strawberry, and maybe a little vanilla.
Yeah.
This is
for
fantastic.
Sure. Yeah. This is sort of reminding me of Maplewood's Cuppa series in a way. Sort of the same feel, all of the above kind of, obviously without the barrel aging. Well, although not all their Cuppas are barrel aged, but I think they had a Neapolitan last summer that I had.
I've only had non-barrel aged Cuppa from Maple. I missed out. That's a Windsor thing I missed.
Same ilk, if you will, which I love all of them. So I don't want to say pleasantly surprised with this, but I think it exceeded, enjoying it.
Yeah, I think it exceeded our expectations of what we were expecting from this beer.
That's for sure. Yeah, and they just released I think a double IPA today on that same app, and I was very tempted to do it, but I gotta hold back.
Who released
Goose Island did. Goose Island did.
Goose.
Yeah, I know, right?
Goose Island.
I would tell you what it was, but there it goes. What's it called? It's called Turbo Juice.
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
Yep.
Double dry hopped hazy IPA double.
I am in love with this beer. I am smitten. Absolutely love it. I would drink the hell out of this whenever it's available.
Well, luckily Brandon bought 10 2-packs for all of us to share.
A whole bunch of 2-packs, right? Free 2-packs. Cool.
Great. Cool.
Great. Like I really am like sad that even though how much beer I've drank tonight, I don't need more of this, but boy, I wish there was more.
No, Tony, I'm with you as far as an early runner for Malteez, the Malteez list. I'm with you.
Yeah, I think it makes it just
so far.
Yeah, so far. We'll see. We'll see what's going on.
I'm so glad that we have Clark taking notes about all of this stuff.
Yeah, Clark, you're taking notes for our Malteez, right?
Yeah, you see me typing.
Yep.
You're not typing.
Tippy toe.
You're not typing. You're just moving your hands up and down and saying tip, tippy toe, tip.
Oh no, that's the sound my keyboard makes. It's a
keyboard. Clark. You're fired.
Yeah, that's a fucking lie. Really.
Oop.
Right on top of that, Rose.
Yeah, right on top of getting fired. All right.
See what happens when you invite me on after the final four.
The worst. Start the fucking music, Brandon. Let's get the hell out of here. This is the worst ever.
After the
Top tier doggy.
Top tier doggies.
One more time.
If you're a birdie, I'm not a birdie.
This is running for a Malteez.
When life gives you an empty cup, just crack a smile and fill it up. Fill it up.
Top tier birdie.
Top tier birdie.